Billy Joel's health battle. A legend faces a new challenge with family and fans by his side. For nearly 5 decades, Billy Joel has been a living soundtrack to generations. With timeless hits like Piano Man, Uptown Girl, and Vienna, he's woven his story into the hearts of millions. But now, the music icon faces one of the most serious personal challenges of his life. A diagnosis that not only impacts his ability to perform, but has shaken his family and fans around the world. In a heartfelt announcement, Billy Joel revealed he has been diagnosed with normal pressure hydrocephalus, NPH, a rare and often misunderstood neurological condition. The news came after Joel had to cancel several upcoming tour dates, a move that initially left fans confused and concerned. But as more details emerged, so did a portrait of a man confronting an unexpected health battle with the same resilience that's marked his legendary career. What is normal pressure hydrocephalus? Normal pressure hydrocephalus, or NPH, is a condition that occurs when cerebrospinal fluid builds up in the brain's ventricles, creating pressure that can lead to troubling symptoms. Unlike other forms of hydrocephalus, the pressure inside the skull remains within normal range, hence the name. But that doesn't mean the effects are mild. For Billy Joel, the symptoms have manifested in his hearing, vision, and balance, key faculties for any performer, and crucial to someone who still regularly sells out venues decades into his career. Fans who attended his recent performances noted that he seemed off balance, and Joel himself admitted the condition had been gradually worsening. What makes NPH particularly difficult is that it often mimics conditions like dementia or Parkinson's disease. It's not uncommon for people to go undiagnosed for years, being told their symptoms are simply part of aging. In Joel's case, the early and accurate diagnosis might prove crucial in improving his quality of life moving forward. Alexis Roderick Joel, a wife and partner in strength. The announcement of Joel's diagnosis was followed by a touching message from his wife, Alexis Roderick Joel, who took to Instagram to thank fans for the outpouring of love and support. The couple, who have been married since 2015, share 2 daughters and have kept a relatively low profile despite Joel's global fame. In her post, Alexis included a family photo, a quiet yet powerful image of unity. Alongside it, she wrote, "Thank you for the outpouring of love and support. We are so grateful for the wonderful care and swift diagnosis we received. Bill is loved by so many, and to us, he is a father and husband who's at the center of our world. We are hopeful for his recovery and look forward to seeing you all in the future." It was more than a thank you note, it was a statement of purpose. Alexis's words painted a picture of a family united in adversity, with love and resilience at their core. Alexa Ray Joel, a daughter's devotion. Joel's daughter, Alexa Ray Joel, herself a musician and performer, also shared her thoughts publicly, offering insight into her father's character and determination. In her words, she described Billy as the strongest and most resilient man I've ever known. She reassured fans that her father is receiving ongoing physical therapy and is entirely committed to making a full recovery. The emotional strength of her message resonated deeply with longtime fans, many of whom have followed Joel's career since before Alexa was born. Her statement echoed what many close to Joel already know. He's a fighter, and he has no intention of fading quietly into the background. Tour cancellations, health over headlines. Billy Joel had already postponed a series of UK and North American tour dates earlier this year, citing health concerns. At the time, these shows were rescheduled for 2026, giving fans hope that they would still see him live. But with the confirmation of his NPH diagnosis, those rescheduled shows have now been officially canceled. It's a decision that couldn't have been easy, especially for someone as devoted to performing as Joel. He has famously kept a rigorous tour schedule even into his 70s, including a legendary residency at Madison Square Garden that lasted for years. But fans, for the most part, have responded with understanding and compassion. In an age where ticket refunds can be a hot-button issue, many have expressed that Joel's health is the priority and that they're simply grateful for the decades of music he's already given them. Staying hopeful, treatment and recovery. The good news is that normal pressure hydrocephalus is treatable, especially when caught early. Treatment often involves surgical intervention, such as the implantation of a shunt system that helps drain excess fluid and relieve pressure on the brain. Recovery isn't always immediate, but with consistent physical therapy and medical care, many people see significant improvement in their symptoms. That includes restored mobility, better balance, and clearer thinking, all of which bode well for Joel's future if the treatment progresses successfully. What makes this diagnosis particularly hopeful is the tone and optimism from Joel's family. There's no sense of finality or defeat, only gratitude, determination, and a clear plan for moving forward. A look ahead. Billy Joel, and so it goes. Even as Billy Joel steps back from the stage, fans will still get a deeper look into his extraordinary life through the upcoming two-part documentary, Billy Joel, and So It Goes. Scheduled to premiere at the Tribeca Festival, the documentary promises to go beyond the glitz and glory to explore the man behind the music. The film will feature never-before-seen performances, home movies, personal photographs, and in-depth interviews with Joel himself. It's said to be a revealing and intimate portrait that traces his journey from a working-class kid in Long Island to one of the most enduring voices in American music. Given the timing, the documentary may also touch on his current health battle, offering fans a first-hand glimpse of the strength and vulnerability of a man they've admired for so long. A legend surrounded by love. At 75 years old, Billy Joel has nothing left to prove. His songs have become cornerstones of pop culture, his lyrics quoted in graduation speeches, wedding vows, and Lonely Hearts playlists alike. He's inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, has countless awards, and even a Broadway show, Movin' Out, inspired by his music. But what stands out now isn't his fame, it's his humanity. The way his wife, daughter, and fans have rallied around him shows that beyond the stage lights and platinum records, Billy Joel is first and foremost a father, husband, and friend. The response to his diagnosis has not just been about losing tour dates. It's been about love, resilience, and hope. Final thoughts. The music never really stops. It's hard to watch a hero struggle. For fans who grew up on his music, Billy Joel has always seemed larger than life, a man who could make a piano sing and a stadium sway with just a few notes. But now, seeing him face a personal health crisis, he becomes something even more powerful, relatable. In some ways, this chapter may become one of the most defining parts of his legacy, not because of a chart-topping hit or a sold-out show, but because of the grace with which he and his family are handling adversity. So while the tour may be paused indefinitely, Billy Joel's story is far from over. And like so many of his songs that capture life's bittersweet realities, this moment is just another verse in a life filled with melody, struggle, and redemption. Whether or not he returns to the stage, his music will continue to echo in the hearts of millions. And for now, that's more than enough. We wish Billy Joel strength and healing as he navigates this new journey, with the love of his family and the unwavering support of fans around the world.